If you're going to visit Egypt, one of the main reasons is probably to go to Cairo to see the Great Pyramids, the museums, and all the other awesome artifacts. But there are a lot of other things you should see, and they're not in Cairo. They're up and down the Nile River, and one of the best ways to travel up and down the Nile River is on a Dahabiya. So what is a Dahabiya? A Dahabiya is a traditional way that they would move celebrities and royal families up and down the Nile River 200 to 300 years ago. So it's a very traditional, very authentic way. It's only slightly more expensive than the large cruise boats that you'll see. So we see no reason not to spend the extra money and do something like this, because you get this very authentic feel. You have a top deck, and there's plenty of places to sit and dine and relax. You can chill in a hammock. It's the most peaceful thing ever when we put the sails up, and it's just a luxury experience, but not to the point that it's cheap and obnoxious. You'll spend the majority of your day actually up here. You could go down below, but it's dark, and then all you hear is the water, and it's just not as exciting, and there's so many awesome sights up and down the Nile River. The top deck has a very large dining room. There's some sun chairs if you want to tan if you're here at that time of the year. You can hang out in the hammock. Maggie tried that. She got a little bit, but that's because of, if you're not used to motion sickness and seasickness, that could happen. And then they have games. They have backgammon. We taught ourselves with Google how to play backgammon. Did you know that backgammon was played by the pharaohs 3,000 to 4,000 years ago, and that's the sole reason that we decided to figure out how to play it. It's very fun. I like it a lot. And there's chess, but I don't play chess, and Maggie wants me to learn to play chess, but I don't play chess. The reason that you take a cruise ship, whether it's a Dahabiya, a big cruise boat, or even a tiny felucca, up and down the Nile from Luxor to Aswan or Aswan to Luxor, is to see the temples that are along the way, because there's a lot of them. And it's really exciting. We've learned a lot about ancient Egyptian culture and how they went about things.
Ooh, look at this. Look at that.
I really like that each day it's a different tempo. Like one day maybe we're gonna hit 3 different temples, so it's a fast pace. The next day they said it'd be a lazy day, so like, okay, we'll do breakfast at 8:30. Whereas yesterday it was like breakfast at 7 because we gotta be off the boat by 8 because we gotta see some temples. And you never know if you're gonna be walking through these like canyons, or if you'll go straight into like a very touristy temple. It's just very different each day. It's because these boats can get anywhere, so that's just another benefit.
Horse and buggy ride.
Oh yeah, we rode a horse and carriage. Like, I'm not sure how I felt about that. I'm not sure if the horses were taken care of. They seemed okay.
The rooms on the Dahabiya are much nicer than I expected and really cute and comfortable.
Oh God, we're gonna crash. Ah! Oh God.
Okay.
Open it back up. What's happening? That was great. There are some dahabeyas that are less traditional than the one you see us on, where they've fitted the top with a hot tub, which is, in my mind, I don't feel like I'm traveling back 200 years in time to get an authentic experience if I'm just hanging out in a hot tub having a martini. That's not the experience that we wanted. Maybe it is what you want, and if it is, then go for it. But this is really cool. And the distance of the alley would cause the perfect, like, dominant, godlike voice to echo through the alleyway. So you would say, you know, hello, Horus and Anubis. I'm really not liking the APR on my home that I purchased, and I'm not sure what I should do. And then the god would thunder, have you made a donation yet for this answer? That's essentially it. They were very tricky with their smoke and mirrors, if you